अरे जल्दी खोलना। कौन सा टीम ले कौन सा देश लेके खेलेगा? इंडिया है? इंडिया नहीं है। इंडिया तो नहीं है। मैं तो ब्राज़ील का फ़ैन हूँ, तो इसलिए मैं ब्राज़ील लेके खेलूँगा। चलो स्टार्ट किया जाए। नॉकआउट स्टेज बाद में, पहले स्टेज ग्रुप में खेलेंगे। इसको हम लेके जाएंगे, सुपरस्टार में खेलेंगे। उसके बाद लेजेंड है, लेकिन हम सुपरस्टार में खेलेंगे। लेकिन बहुत ही हार्ड हो जाएगा मेरे लिए। पहले सुपरस्टार ही लास्ट था, मैं उसमें खेलता था इस पे। अभी मैं सुपरस्टार में खेलूँगा। चलो ग्रुप डी में आया ब्राज़ील। स्टार्ट करते हैं। अच्छा गेम प्लान क्या है देख लेते हैं, टीम कौन सा है। ऑटो प्रिवेंट रेडी लेके चलो आ गया। स्टार्ट।
Well, hello and welcome to our live coverage on what is, of course, a very big day on the American continent. It is the opening day of this great competition, the great party featuring 12 nations, and the turnout reflects the significance. The atmosphere, a real treat for those who are part of it. It is indeed special.
So guys,
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do this ground. Brazil looking for a fast start to get things done early here. Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic. I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Richarlison. Joelinton. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Gets his pass away. He's got the shot away! It's off target and by quite a way. Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance. have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Tejeda engages and forces him off the ball. Artur, now it's Richarlison. It's headed upfield. Delicate chip through. And here's Campbell. He has found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Marquinhos. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. To Artur. Matheus Cunha. Arthur. That's been intercepted. Minor side giving way. It has been tight. Things run through. Oh, that's a key interception. Campbell. Matheus Cunha. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Neymar. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level. Certainly defensively, both teams walk off unscathed. And tight affair. 0-0 at the break. See your views on the first half? Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0. Just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Brazil playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them. And he was quick to react. Oviedo. More and more pressure on the ball here. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. His chance to lead the counter.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Campbell. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! And he stuck it away as if laser guided. No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable. Costa Rica take the lead. Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Neymar, that's been intercepted. Matheus Cunha. That's what has to be done now. No question about it. This is a really front-footed approach. Spot on, Peter. Gabriel. No way through there. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Now the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Great chance! It's bounced out! And that would have been game, set and match. Campbell really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. Not a counter here. Moments left, barely really that to avoid a shock defeat now. Costa Rica couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Fiddles it through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good read. Played out to the left flank. And that's that. So this is already looking like a tough test. An anticlimactic end to a game which started with so much hope. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, it's the start they did. Brazil emerging for this crucial group game here, the tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this seems to suit. He's delivered all right. And it's Paraguay who take the lead. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen. An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. He's shifting through the gears here. Left to meet it. He's missed, but not by that far. A more than decent attempt, Peter. Richarlison. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. And it's Neymar. Looking for the run. And the shot! What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
আগে খাওয়াটা আমি দেবো খাও দেখি আপারও আগে এগারো হ্যাঁ দিচ্ছি
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Look, get your seatbelts on because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
खाओ टेस्ट करो
Matches Cunha,
तो देखिए
Joelinton. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Almiron. Richarlison. Joelinton. Set up one goal so far. Matches Cunha. He was under real pressure there. It's looking wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him.
आवाज टेस्ट करो देखिए
Always onto this.
टेस्ट करिए
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
आ करो कम डाउन
It's a good push in there. Good work on the right flank here. Now it's Richarlison. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great clear of the ball. And it's Neymar. Arthur has got to stand firm and defend it again. Almiron in acres of space out wide. He is just caressing the ball. And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. The action has already resumed here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Almiron. Decent hit! And he's there to get it away. Oh, it's played into the area.
Paraguay making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had it taken off him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability.
Matches Cunha! That'll be a throw.
Substitution for Paraguay. Number 11. Coming on the field is number 7.
Arthur.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Out to the left it goes. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Marquinhos. So not long left in this now. Brazil have the look of condemned men. Elimination almost a certainty now. Chance! And it's there! And they've got their lead back.
That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
After 80 minutes, number 90. Substitution for Paraguay, number 9.
Paraguay making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Paraguay go into the lead. And he shooting chance. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's one. And this is getting better and better. Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome. That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this spin absolutely done on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball.
খেলবো এইবেলা একদম এইবেলা আমাকে গোল দিয়ে দেয়
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway
এবার अच्छा
time.
से खेलेगा मिल रहा है
Almiron. Nice bit of trickery. Running strong and
चलो এটা
purposeful.
ছেড়ে দেবে
That's tidy.
দেখালো কোথায়
Great finish. Brazil are out. The worst possible outcome. They barely got going, and now at the earliest opportunity, they are going out. So what do you take away from
अब खेलेगा अच्छा वाला भाई लोग ज्वाइन कर लो जल्दी जल्दी गेम खेल रहा है इधर अच्छा वाला गेम एकदम PES 2024 अब तो पेल लेंगे इसका CRC एक मिनट देख लेते कोस्टारिका ठीक है कोस्टारिका से तो खराब हुआ
Well, hello and welcome to our live coverage on what is, of course, a very big day on the American continent. It's the opening day of this great competition, the great party featuring 12 nations, and the turnout reflects the significance. The atmosphere, a real treat for those who are part of it. It is indeed special. The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So a strong start, essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage. Yes, and that's very apparent, Peter. Competition football is a different beast entirely, and you have to be prepared to dig deep to prevent everything going south very quickly. So this could be a tentative standoff in weighing each other up. I hope we'll see more probing than possession. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looks
expected better, and so did he. Nice control.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Richarlison. So we're still where we started right now. Campbell. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Arthur. For Joelinton. Matheus Cunha. He's had a hit! Save again, same outcome.
Brazil really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Oviedo.
Matheus Cunha.
Now it's Richarlison.
Arthur.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Line aside, giving way. It has been tight. Chance to shoot. Matheus Cunha.
एकदम
There's such a big name in your side, registered pretty close to the break. Not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room,
दिया बत्तीस में दिया गोल
sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking.
दिया
Exploited with glee.
ब्राजील गोल दे दिया भाई हमने एक गोल
Well,
दे
I think
दिया
the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now. And the other,
We reached half-time. It's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half
हम नहीं
tomorrow.
देंगे ब्राजील को
well, they showed glimpses of some
Good
wonderful
kid,
football to go in with the lead at half-time.
Yeah,
That's
Brazil.
definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Brazil come in having established that lead.
ले लिया
Where the narrative
फिर
is,
से ले
at least in
लिया
terms of the
आजा
scoreline,
तो तुम्हें
so
पहले
far so
इधर
good.
ऐसे ले ऐसे
And if you're just
Good,
back
ऐसे
from your
लेके
break,
ऐसे
you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
नहीं ये
Brazil
अच्छी चीज़ है
carrying a one-goal lead. Oviedo gets across to intercept that. It's Campbell. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Arthur. And he's got back chance. Got to be quick to recover this. Gabriel. Arthur. They've got to make this nice and quick. 306. And back in possession and ready to go again. Sanjay, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot.
A big chance! Oh, it just wouldn't fit for him.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Bremer. Early breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And he's hit on and the shot!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
आया
Costa Rica grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
What a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Matheus Cunha. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
It's looking wide.
Brazil showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
देगा गोल देगा 7 मिनट बाकी है गोल देगा हम गोल देगा
Still anyone's game this. One moment could decide it. Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Campbell, and he welcomes it in. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last flick.
2 added minutes has been indicated. Matheus Cunha. Pass just off target.
Oh, he's bustling through here.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is just one step forward. 3 would have been ideal, but this is going to have to do for now. Your reflections then.
ड्रॉ हो गया रे ठीक है क्या हुआ आ जाओ मम्मी का फोन लेके आओ मम्मी की फोन लेके आओ
So welcome one and all to our live coverage.
मम्मी की फोन लेके आओ
Stage here, the tournament making
फोन
steady
लेके आओ
progress.
मम्मी की फोन लेके आओ
Knockout phase.
फोन लेके आओ मम्मी की
Checks are carried
जाओ
out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
And that is a good ball to find him.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Well, Peter, this guy, Artur, is probably, for me, best employed slightly to the left of midfield. I think he's at his most comfortable with his passing in this position. Some, including his former teammates, have said they want him to make more direct goal contributions, but I'm sure he'll get there with the ability he has. That's the next phase of his career.
Okay, interesting.
Almiron,
He's played him through.
এখন আছে তাই
Brazil
ইউজ করতে কি
still
ফেলে
without
দেবো
a single shot on
কি
target.
জন্ম কিছুই যাবে
they need to play
Well,
this
same
quicker in
use
transitions like this.
Richarlison.
Alderete. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
হাত বাড়িয়ে তো সবকিছু আগে থেকে করে বেশি
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And the ball is out of play.
अटक जा रहा है देखो थोड़ा अटक जा रहा है इसलिए प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है शायद
Richarlison. Almiron. Paraguay looking to pass their way through. He's found a way through. Swept in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. To Artur. Mathias Cunha. Almiron. So, what can they make of this? And it's Neymar. That's been intercepted. Almiron. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mathias Cunha. There's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goal. Number 7. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Brazil head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are already promptly back underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
That's Almiron. He is through. That's it! It's been off try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Marquinhos. Richarlison. Linton. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
This match was 72,306.
Looks to the other side. Works it forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neymar. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what's...
Tries a shot! Almiron.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well seen. Saw that coming. Mathias Cunha. And the counter is on. Almiron making good progress on the right-hand side. There's the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Substitution for Paraguay. Number 9. Coming
Paraguay can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
मेरा फेवरेट टीम है ब्राज़ील बस हम लेके आते हैं आ जाओ सामने
Marquinhos
चलो गुड पास
to Artur.
गुड पास
Rema.
Paraguay have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Brazil are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them. Now it's Mathias Cunha. Linton. Artur. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Substitution for Paraguay. Number 23.
The changes then in quick succession.
Coming on the field. Number 20. Number
Fiddles it through. Hotel Moron. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that interception was most necessary. Big chance! And the whistle goes. So nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able.
भाई अभी खेला होगा कोलंबिया से। हेलो भाई
executing their plan here.
apa দাঁড়াও
Matthias Cunha to Artur.
There will be 1 minute
They are into stoppage time. Now it's Richarlison. Neymar. Richarlison. That's an excellent interception. And we reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains
কার
goalless.
কাজে এটা
Back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, they look
দাও না দাও
ideas
খুন্তিটা
and
নিয়ে আসো
lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. So we're already into the second period. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Richarlison. And he's running through. Richarlison! And he has kept it out somehow.
Richarlison really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Artur! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's in plenty of space here. Quadrado. Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's Zapata. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless.
The attendance for this match was 70,900.
Now it's Quadrado. He's shifting through the gears here. Big header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Joelinton. Matthias Cunha. Richarlison. Richarlison! That was superb goalkeeping.
Richarlison actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barrios. Just about up to 75 minutes. Arthur. And Marquinhos. For Joelinton. Rapidly approaching the end. Brazil have the look of condemned men. Elimination almost a certainty now. Joelinton. Now it's Richarlison. He might be in here. Swing ball there. Tries a shot.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Diaz. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Matthias Cunha.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Richarlison. Brazil are out. And that means there is no place for them in the knockout stage. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, the truth is they haven't been good enough to progress. The table doesn't.
আউট মনে হচ্ছে তিনখানায় ড্র একটা জিততে পারিনি হ্যাঁ আউট ঠিক আছে আর Lapati kirikutumpai, sepikutumpai, diki 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 tumpai, ada giri 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 gai, sama diki diki dak, diki 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 dak, diki diki.
Well, hello and welcome to our live
Oh, hello and
coverage of
welcome
what
to
is
the
really
Good
some
Morning
very big days
Show.
on the American continent.
Oh, hello, welcome to my back match
Great
show.
competition, great party featuring
Papa.
12 nations, and the turnout reflects the significance. The atmosphere, a real treat for those who are part of it. It is indeed special. Nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene, Joe Linton! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
আমার বউ দিয়েছে মিষ্টি আমার ফ্রিজে এরকম উবলে কেউ রাখে ওটা স্মেল হয়ে গেছে উবলাইছে আমি দেখেছি বাবা
Brazil with the corner. They're first. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Manchester Cunha! Another save.
Yeah, well, he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him. He can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Artur. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Keylor Navas. He could make all the difference because he's such an excellent shot stopper. It's not just a matter of reflexes, though. It's the way he spreads his body in front of the ball, preventing strikers from getting a sighted goal. He also hardly ever makes an error, and that's precious for a goalkeeper.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And it's Campbell. He's picked his way through. It's a sharp little ball here. And that is expertly dealt with.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains.
না
That is a brilliant interception. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's a sweet ball that. He's played him through.
কি বাবা
Richarlison. Oh, that's a key interception. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Well, there's the clearance. And he was quick to react. Oviedo. Calvo. All played for Oviedo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that'll be the final action.
Half time
Well, there it is.
No,
Half
he
time.
didn't.
Not a bad watch by any
Ding,
means.
ding, ding.
The efforts of both
Ding,
sides have been
ding,
good,
ding,
but
ding,
neither have been able to
ding,
penetrate.
ding.
And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So first half
Papa,
goals,
pani.
Brazil, they probably
Papa, pani do, pani.
Agreed about not capitalising on such a bright start.
Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. The action has already resumed here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Interesting ball. And he's in on the next one! He's really put himself on the line here.
सेव कर दिया, सेव कर दिया.
And it's been taken short. That's masterful defending. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
72,306.
Brema. Marquinhos. Arthur. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, good read. We expected better, and so did he. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Footballing width usually identifies.
There's the hit! It's in!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Number 16.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now there's a fun. Richarlison! Gotta be quick to recover this. Artur. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Substitution.
So here comes the substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is that. Brazil stumble at the first hurdle. That has derailed their bid somewhat, and now the pressure is very much on.
हेरे गलम भाई. ब्राजील हेलो. कन्ना बच्चे. ब्राजील हेरे. मोहिनी
Brazil emerging for this crucial
तो मैं बोले हॉपकिंस खोल दे.
still in its relative infancy.
है ना?
Already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here. And the shot!
এই
Playing with an
গোল
energy that makes them good value for that early goal.
আমি খেয়েছি
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
আসলে না খুব হাত করছে এই জন্য খেলতে
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Bremer. Matches Cunha. Now it's Richarlison. Joelinton. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Chance! That is one way to get his defending done. That pass isn't the best. Wriggles his way through. Decent hit! Again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Paraguay take a 2-goal lead and things shouldn't be comfortable from here on in.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that interception was most necessary. Bremer to Artur. Now it's Richarlison. Artur. Oh, great ball. That's a shot. Marquinhos. Brazil are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now who's going to be first to this? Marquinhos takes control of it and he's on the move. Neymar. It's run loose here. And here's the chance to counter. That's the throw. That's been intercepted. Matches Cunha. Richarlison. We reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very
Hey,
good position.
phone
So
use
why
করলে
dither
দাও
from
না।
here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Alderete. Almiron. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pinches it off him. Oh, good read. Good spot. He's seen the run. No messing about. Just bludgeoned away.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well, well cut out. No margins there at all.
This is the time you need that pace.
72,306.
He has found the way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Can he spark a counter here? And again, he sorted that out terrifically. Arthur and Neymar. Richarlison. Now it's Matheus Cunha. So not long left in this now. Brazil have the look of condemned men. Elimination almost a certainty now. He is through here.
Brazil are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Almiron. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. In with the challenge. Richarlison. No way through there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cut it out. That's it. They are out. The worst possible outcome. Clearly got going, and now. Well, hello and welcome to our live coverage on what is, of course, a very big day on the American continent. It is the opening day of this great competition, the great party featuring 12 nations, and the turnout reflects the significance. The atmosphere, a real treat for those who are part of it. It is indeed special. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day. Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed. Great chance! Great build-up. They all deserved a better ending. Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this. Turns on, Jim.
Yeah, Keylor Navas, he could make all the difference because he's such an excellent shot stopper. It's not just a matter of reflexes though, it's the way he spreads his body in front of the ball, preventing strikers from getting a sighted goal. He also hardly ever makes an error, and that's precious for a goalkeeper.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Clips it so gently. Artur. Spread it left. Brazil still without a single shot on target. counter is on. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Gabriel.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Oviedo. It's a sweet ball, that. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's offside. Yes, it is. Marquinhos. And it's Marquinhos. Linton, well seen, saw that coming. Mathias Cunha. Mathias Cunha. Oh, this is a terrific run.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Campbell. Richarlison. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Campbell. Campbell. Neymar. It's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0. We are already promptly back on the way.
A tight old game so far.
Can that change now? Spread neatly. Arthur. Bremer.
কারাগারা ইস্ট বেঙ্গল, কারাগারা মোহনবাগান সমর্থক। বেশ কমেন্টে জানাও দেখি
Mathias Cunha.
Mateus Cunha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
তারপরে আমি বলবো আমি
The attendance for this match was
Forced to go back.
7,550.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goals simply because respective defences have been strong.
He was under real pressure there. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
মেয়েদের মতন কোট দিয়ে খেলা দিল, কোট দিয়ে খেলা দিয়ে দিল।
And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. He'll fancy it. Neymar! Brazil with their first corner. First in the game for either side, actually. Neymar, Linton, and the shots! And it's Oviedo. Neymar. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Richarlison.
Brazil showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's Richarlison.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's been intercepted. Matheus Cunha.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Matheus Cunha. It's one! And for a moment, time stood still.
Substitution in progress.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Oviedo with the clearance.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
So a reprieve for the time being.
15 minutes has been indicated.
Gabriel. And that's that. So they make their points on day one. Their search for a win will have to wait. And today's game has the remarkable distinction of having been entirely card-free. Neither side disciplined in that.
না আমি উঠবো না, না বাবা না আমি
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Ooh, can he get onto this? Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Pinches it off him. Joelinton.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm.
Richarlison! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Richarlison clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have
কি এটা
now,
আমি কি
very
জানি
first
না।
corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's been intercepted. Now it's Richarlison. It's a loose ball. Gomez trying to keep this in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's the throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Arthur. Now it's Richarlison. Lovely, tries a shot! Brazil take the lead.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Brazil, after 33 minutes, is number 12.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Driving on and making good progress.
Such good technique.
That's a decent ball. Showing good feet. It's one! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Cleared without hesitation. Neymar. Brazil can counter promptly here. Oh, shooting chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Joelinton getting this one clear. And if you have just joined us, still just one ball. Great chance! And he's there to make the block.
পাপা মা কিন্তু
They've played it short.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's onside. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Keeper has taken decisive action. We hit half-time, so the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Coming on the field.
We obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Brazil head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And the shot! Almiron. stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Oh, he's done Maciej Cunha! Got to be quick to recover this. Artur. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Brazil really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case. Corner number 2 then. Patient chance! Harmlessly behind. Sergio, what are you thinking? Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter. They're coming again and again. Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
দাঁড়াও
Running strong and purposeful. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's found him in shot a goal. Sticks it away. They have pulled themselves right back into it.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that. Releasing the run on side through the key ingredient.
अल्लाह ने पूछा तारों से तारों ने पूछा हजारों से सबसे प्यारा काम
Coming on to
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Paraguay grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Now the finish! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
After 78
There
minutes.
was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
53. Coming on the field.
Paraguay take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that.
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it. It's come back out! Now, who's going to be first to this? So not long left in this now. Brazil, he's going for goal! And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He's found a way through. What a throw in.
Paraguay certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Added minute has been indicated.
Maciej Cunha. Maciej Cunha. That's it. They are out. The worst possible outcome. They barely got going, and now at the earliest opportunity, they are going out. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, this is the danger of short group stages. If momentum isn't quickly gained, elimination